Hello, everybody, and welcome to Gene's Reviews, movie reviews from just a regular dude. Okay, I'm back again with Ozark. This is season 1, episode 2. This show's just getting better and better. The first 2 episodes were absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do my best not to spoil anything. But this first episode, it opens up. The family is in a motel. They're sitting outside by the swimming pool. And the father's basically explaining how things are going to go. That's Jason Bateman's character. And he's telling the mother, you need to go find us a house. Go buy us a house to live in. And he's going to go around and try and make some business deals and get things going in that direction. He tells the kids that they need to stay right there at the hotel. Don't leave. And he stashes all the money in the suitcase he has underneath the bed. So she goes out looking for a house. He goes out looking to do his business dealings. And the kids get bored, of course. The young girl leaves with a couple of boys, and they go in a boat on the lake. And she thinks it's the kids' boat, but they've actually stolen the boat. So she ends up going to jail, and they have to go get her out of jail. The father gets home after getting her out of jail and notices that the son left earlier that day. He figures it out because he finds a pocket knife that the kid didn't have to start with, and the kid confesses that he did leave and went out for the day. The father pulls the suitcase from under the bed. All the money's gone. So he goes and he figures out who stole his money. And he goes and he does get it back. But I don't really want to say too much. Oh, at the very end of the episode, this isn't a spoiler or anything, but Jason Bateman uses my favorite swear word ever. If you watch that episode, it just puts it right out there. I love it. Okay, but anyways, if you haven't started Ozark yet, you really need to get on it. It's a really, really good episode. I'll be doing just a little short talk about it every single week now. Maybe, in fact, I might even do a couple episodes at once. This week, I only watched episode 2 so far. Okay, I'm not going to stop there. I'm also going to recommend a movie. This is an older movie from 1979. It's a comedy. I think I've said before, I'm not too hot on comedies nowadays, but this is one of my favorites. A lot of people might not like this just because it's really dumb humor, but I always thought it was hilarious when I first saw it. It stars Steve Martin, and it's called The Jerk. Okay, the synopsis goes. Navin R. Johnson, a homeless man, directly addresses the camera and tells his story. He is the adopted white son of African American sharecroppers who grows to adulthood naively unaware of his obvious adoption. Yeah, he starts out saying, I was born a poor black child and all this stuff. It's hilarious. He grows to adulthood naively unaware of his obvious adoption. He stands out in his family not just because of his skin color, but because of his utter lack of rhythm when his adopted family plays spirited blues music. One night, he hears the staid Roger Wolf Kahn Orchestra called Crazy Rhythm on the radio, and his feet spontaneously begin to move with the urge to dance. He sees this as a calling and decides to hitchhike to St. Louis from where the song was broadcast. On the way, he stops at a motel where a dog wakes him up by barking at his door. Navin thinks the dog is trying to warn of a fire. He wakes up the other hotel guests to rescue them, but everyone realizes it was a false alarm. Navin gets a job and a place to sleep at a gas station owned by Mr. Harry Hartunian. He is thrilled to find that he is listed in the local phone book, as his name is in print for the first time. Not long after, a gun-wielding lunatic randomly flips through the phone book and picks Johnson Navin R as his next victim. As the madman watches through his rifle scope, waiting for a clear shot, Navin fixes the slippery glasses of a customer, Stan Fox. What he does is he puts a, like on my glasses here, what he does is he puts a little thing right here that goes down to the bridge of the nose and will hold the glasses on and keep them from slipping. But the only problem is everybody's eyes go cross-eyed towards that thing right on the bridge of their nose, and so he gets sued and he loses everything. That's pretty much all I'm going to read of this. This movie, it stars Steve Martin as Navin R. Johnson, Bernadette Peters as his love interest, M. Emmett Walsh as the madman, and he's great in this. And it has so many really funny quotes in this movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's called The Jerk from 1979. It's directed by Carl Reiner and written by Steve Martin, Carl Gottlieb, and Michael Elias. It was his first starring feature film role. Anyways, check out The Jerk. Also, if you're not watching Ozark, get on it. It's really, really good TV series on Netflix. Have a good day. See you next time.